position. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's ball 4. Stepping in, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
In is Christian Yelich as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Mike Moustakas is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning.
Look, Max was licking the couch,
have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board.
and I got an old pill bottle with one of my
something out of the zone if they
my cordless mouthpieces in the bottle, right? And I beamed him upside the head.
3-0 cushion.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout.
I said,
big,
yeah,
I mean
I
big,
beamed it.
2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When
Well,
you take
I'll
the
tell you,
donut off
I
your bat
beamed it.
right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Skied into straightaway right. Otani is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
He looked at me and
So 2
ran
runs
over to
on
Daddy,
3 hits,
and
no
Daddy
errors,
patted
and a
him.
couple
I
of
said,
men
don't
left.
pat his ass.
We'll head
He's
now
over
to the
here
home
licking
half
the
of
damn
inning.
couch.
Here's Justin Upton now. 7-8 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on
Yep.
offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little
My dad
restless,
takes
so I'm
Max
sure
with
they'd
him
appreciate it.
everywhere
And
he
that's the
goes.
first out. So striding forward now,
You
number
know that.
23. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
High and deep to right center. Looking up is Yelich. And that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. And the Angels have made it a 3-1 ball game.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
In now, James McCann. As he gets a curveball at the letters, but swings right through it, it's 0-1. Grounded to short. Saladino fields it cleanly. And there are 2 away now. Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Cole Calhoun.
Into the box, Cole Calhoun. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And they won't get him at third. There are runners at the corners here with two gone. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And there are runners at the corners now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. He's got to hurry, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. But the Angels do get one back via the solo home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's the Brewers 3 and the Angels 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Digging in now for the Brewers, Tyler Austin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. And here's Tyler Saladino. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Gone. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
First pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Braun comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
The left fielder.
Digging in, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. So coming to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next for Milwaukee, Hernan Perez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Okay.
And it's 1-1. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, it's not too surprising to see him go bridge here. 2 outs, bases empty. That's when you see a guy change their approach, and they just swing for the fences, trying to make the inning after all, and that's exactly what he did right here.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded by Kozar. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But the Brewers tack on. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Now
that's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Cain is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
Back to the top of the order now. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Drilled to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Perez is there, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Ryan Braun now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And gone. An absolute bomb. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. Second home run early in the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Tyler Austin comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that 1 hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Brewers do pick up. Ready 1. Trout. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-Row, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure
my computer's unplugged.
First offering on its way.
The old man unplugged it yesterday.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely.
Oh God, you unplugged the clock.
1 pitch. Tried to get him to go out.
You unplugged the clock. He gonna have a shit fit.
Lead at first, nobody out.
Oh, you didn't hear. Good. Well, he don't like it when we unplug the clock. Here comes my phone.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and pitch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Well, as you can see,
and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman, number 7. Zach Cozart.
Into the box, Zach Cozart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian McCann. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping up now, 8. Justin Upton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way to Upton. This is in the air out to right field. Yelich is under it, and that retires the side. Angels strand a couple. They're down. Back here at Angels.